So this is what happens when you combine the rules of Clue and Dungeons and Dragons and put them all together. Welcome back to part 2 of D&D meets Clue, our little mini series of a charity stream that we did to raise money for the Lupus Foundation of America. Link in the description down below. I'm Steve Saylor. I am the Dungeon Master for this game. Where we last left off in part 1, if you haven't checked it out, make sure to click the link here or the description down below. Where we last left off, our players had made it to Body Manor. Mr. Body is the richest person in the region, and they each received a letter inviting them to a dinner party. They arrived one by one. It seems that some of these players potentially might have known each other or have met or had some sort of dealings in the past. But before we could be able to even get into that backstory, all of a sudden, Mr. Body appeared out of the shadows and told the players that tonight he is going to die. But he believes that there is a bit of hope because these 6 players are part of a prophecy that there is a demon that he has been researching for decades, for his entire life, called Cludoch. And he unfortunately had a mishap in his laboratory that has basically unleashed Cludoch onto this plane of existence. And by doing so, he was able to protect the world by ensnaring it in this house. But the players have until midnight to fulfill the prophecy of Cludoch. And they need to be able to get a specific weapon in a specific room from a specific player in order to be able to defeat this demon. But before they can even ask any questions, all of a sudden, Mr. Body's body literally tore apart from the inside out as Cludoch emerged from inside Mr. Body himself and has chased the players across the house. And that is where we're going to start today's episode for part 2 of this series. Once again, shout out to Deficient Master for creating the rule set for Clue meets D&D, as well as thank you to 8BitD, who was our host and donation master during our live stream for the Game On to End Lupus. You can be able to check out the links to her and Deficient Master and all our players in the description down below. Now let's get into part 2 of D&D meets Clue Dragon Games Edition. I don't know what to call this. I'm just figuring this out as I go. Let's get into it. We're going to start this whole thing off with everyone, I want you all to roll initiative. And actually, I can give advantage to some of you because of the special donos. So let's see. We can advantage to, let's say, yeah, Dr. White, Miss Scarlett, Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, and yeah, actually everybody gets advantage on initiative. And we'll cross those out as we come.
Advantage on your sheets are right underneath your picture. Or initiative. I said advantage.
Yep. And then let me know what those.
Roll? 19, Steve.
I got a 14.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
I think I got it. I think I got an 8.
Got it. It doesn't show.
Yeah.
It doesn't show here, but
Did it not show on yours?
Nope. You are absolutely fine. So 8. And
yeah.
Dr. White, you got a 14. Let me just. It somehow and I had it set in a way, but it was, no, we're good. Okay, Madame Peacock, I see you got what? What'd you get?
That's a 24, Timothy.
20. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. And I've got. Oh no. Yeah. We're good.
Did not mean to do that. Just
no,
ignore
you're
that.
good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And Miss Scarlett, what'd you get?
19.
19. Okay. Perfect. All right. It's my first time running Foundry, which is basically the first time running actually a VTT for me. So this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm scared I'm doing it wrong.
No, you're totally fine.
You're fine. Yeah.
Actually, I gotta roll. Okay, perfect. All right. And Professor Plum, what did you get?
You're muted.
Oh. Let me make sure that's not on my end. Oh, yep, sorry, that is my bad. Professor Plum, sorry, what did you get?
I got an 18.
18. Perfect. Okay. All right. So we are going to do this, and we're going to hold on. Let me just. Don't worry, chat. I've got fun things. I got fun things. All right. Here we go. You should now see everybody here and everybody on the board. So. And first, actually, wait, I should probably actually activate this. And yeah, there we go. All right.
Whoa.
Perfect. All right. And to explain a little bit of the rules of how we are doing this, this sort of interesting version of Clue and D&D is that we have certain rules that we've kind of adopted here. So first off, in order to be able to move around this manor, you all basically are in different places on the upstairs of the manor, and basically, if you want to be able to move, you have to roll 2d6. And you move that many square spaces on the board. But once you enter into a room, there's no movement restrictions, and you can be able to move freely within the space. And then we'll get to basically what happens in each room as we enter them. But for now, Madame Peacock, you are up first. Why don't you roll 2d6 for me to see how many spaces you move?
That's a 6.
6. Okay. Where would you like to go?
Timothy, am I the only one in this room?
You're currently in the hallway, but yes, there is a door that is south of you that you can be able to easily get to within your 6.
I'm gonna high step with my heels and pearls, and I'm gonna go up to that door.
All right. So you shall go there. Open up the. Oh, hold on. Yeah. There we go. Open up the door.
Timothy!
Hold on. My whole thing keeps moving around. All right, perfect. So you have entered into the conservatory. And basically when you enter the conservatory, you see an outdoor greenhouse area of the house with windows looking out over the grounds of Mr. Body's estate late at night. Obviously, the rain is pouring down. Lightning and thunder is lighting up the room. You find multiple types of plant life, some of which are dangerous due to its magical properties. That could be converted into, things. There is a stone bust of a woman with no features on her face. There's also a metal, basically a metal tub inlaid with wood on the outside with a clearish type liquid in it. What would you like to be able to investigate?
My God, there must be a succulent in here somewhere.
I need
Roll
it.
for out of error.
Yeah, why don't you roll an investigation check for me?
That's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay, you do see a fly trap, like a Venus flytrap plant. It has something sticking out, but you can't really know for certain.
Oh, that's nasty. I don't want anything to do with that. Timothy! I'm going to yell out.
Why don't you actually? You know what? Tell you what. Why don't you roll another one? We'll give you an advantage on this one as well. So that'll be your other advantage to give it for chat.
That's a 10.
A 10?
I give it a 10.
That's what you needed. So actually, when you go towards the fly trap, you actually see a magic wand in its clutches. What would you like to do?
Oh no, that's not good at all.
It looks like you could
I'm
be able
gonna
to
look
pull out the
over-
wand from the Venus flytrap, but
I don't want to touch that thing. That's been used. I'm gonna look over in the tub to see if it's full.
okay. Why don't you roll why don't you go over there? Why don't you roll a survival check for me?
That's 21, Timothy.
21. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So, actually, yeah. So you look inside, and there is a bit of like a sizzling noise that emanates from inside. You look closer, and you actually recognize that this is the remnants of a gelatinous cube. And in the bottom of the cube, there actually is a piece of metal with a note, written note etched into the metal, but it is impossible to read unless you get literally closer to it.
Do I have any movement left?
You can move freely within this room, but that's you won't be able to like
I'm
leave the
gonna
room.
pull the classic Clue run in, and then oh my heavens to Betsy's, and I'm running back out. Timothy, the help hasn't drained the pool.
All right. So you basically exit out the door, and that is it for your movement for your turn.
The door needs to be greased.
Yeah. So next turn is Miss Scarlett. What would you like to do?
Can I hear this screaming, like this shrill coming through the manor?
Why don't you roll a perception check for me?
That's a 16.
You hear on the like just off in the distance, Timothy, and then that's all you hear.
Okay. And then I rolled 2d6.
Yes.
For my movement.
Yeah.
That is such a cool mechanic, by the way, Steve. So cool. I rolled 10.
10. Okay. Where would you like to go? Would you like to go down the hallway or enter into the door?
So there's a doorway here. And how many spots is that? One. Oh, right. This thing.
It's basically you can definitely get into that door with a 6, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go in that door.
Okay.
We'll go in the
Why don't you?
door.
Because I'm having a bit of trouble with Foundry. Why don't you drag yourself towards the door and you can open up the door yourself. So we click. Yep.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
There we go. And then move down towards the door and then click to open the door.
Oh, yes.
There you go. And why don't you enter?
Okay. I am in the theater.
Okay. And actually, Robert, I know you can control the music. Could you be able to pause the music just for a second?
Yeah.
This is fine. Flames on the side of my face.
So as you enter into the theater, you basically this was actually a pre-stream donation by Blind Blonde. So thank you so much, Blind Blonde, for creating this room. You enter into a nice cozy room lit with some candle lanterns and a projector screen that is playing a familiar moving picture displayed on the screen with the song Shaboom currently playing in this particular scene. There's a large couch at the center of the room facing the screen with a coffee table in front with a chess set on top. There's a telescope that is facing the screen. On the other corners, there's a large globe and a gold knight statue in one of the alcoves. What would you like to be able to investigate?
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
The first, I want to take a peek at the chess set and see if it's being played or if it's just set up to start a game.
Okay. Why don't you roll an investigation check for me, please?
Oh, that's not good. That's a 7.
It's a 7? Okay. Basically, you could see that it actually looks to be kind of a near end game, but like it was kind of abandoned. Only a few pieces remain on the board while the rest sit on either side. It looks like black is currently winning.
Okay.
If you'd like to be able to make an intelligence check to see actually what's going on the board, you can make one as well.
Sure.
And yes, for chat, if you can be able to hear it, I am playing Clue, the movie, in the background as the film on the screen.
What did we say?
Intelligence.
1%. Intelligence?
Yes.
That's a 19.
19. Okay. You can actually be able to. You've definitely have played chess before, and recognize that currently white is in check by black. And the knight is basically one move away, and it'll put white's queen in checkmate. What would you like to do?
She'll complete the game.
Okay. So you move the knight to checkmate, and you hear actually in behind the couch with where the gold knight stands that it drops a large scepter and falls onto the floor.
And does it look safe?
Yeah, definitely looks safe. Yeah.
Okay. She would go investigate the noise and move over.
Okay. All right. So you pick up the scepter, and you immediately feel its magical powers. The good thing is that the weapons in this home, in this manor, you don't have to attune to it. And you have the Scepter of Lordly Might. The scepter has a flanged head, and it functions as a magical mace that grants a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. The scepter has properties associated with one button. They're set along the shaft. It does 1d6 bludgeoning damage, just naturally. If you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. That has the sap command. And then that one button, that if you push it, it has one charge of Drain Life. When you hit a creature with a melee attack using the scepter, you can force the target to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes an extra 4d6 necrotic damage, and you gain a number of hit points equal to half that necrotic damage, and it can only be used once.
Amazing.
So I will send that DM that over to you.
I tried to make notes.
No. Yeah, I'll send all this stuff to everybody in your DM, so you have it. Yeah, keep an eye on that, and you have currently now the Scepter of Lordly Might. Yeah, okay, that is currently your turn. Next up we have Professor Plum. Why don't you roll 2d6 for me?
All right, let's see what we got.
And you can start up the music again, Robert, if you'd like, please. Thank you.
We got a 3.
Okay. You can make it just outside the door that's to your south, or you can kind of keep going south to 3 spots. It's up to you.
You know, I think we're just gonna go ahead and take that 3, which I believe, yeah, that was 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. And you know what? I'm gonna just hug this wall. This wall is my safe wall. I like this wall. This wall and me went to college together. And yeah, that's all I got.
Perfect. Okay. Next up we have Mr. Green. Oh, let me just
yes. West side.
Oh, hold on. I just realized yeah. There you are. Okay, perfect.
Leaning up against the wall.
Okay, why don't you roll 2d6 for me?
All right. Four. Okay.
You could basically get to that south door right now, or you can keep hugging that wall towards your right if you like. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a deep breath and approach this door.
Okay.
Guess that's.
There we go. And oh, there you go. I opened it for you, and I'll just drag you into there. So you have entered into the billiards room, and the billiards room is. You enter a dimly lit room with a roaring fireplace that makes this room welcoming. There are several fancy red couches and large black back chairs on the edges of the room, with a billiards table in the center. The billiard balls are in a tight triangle position, with a cue sitting on the green felt. There is a gold orrery in the left alcove of the room with a red carpet underneath. What would you like to do? What would you like to investigate?
Actually, I want to walk around the pool table and I'll grab that pool cue.
Okay.
And actually attempt to take a shot.
Oh, okay.
And as I'm doing that, just kind of like just looking around the room, just kind of observing.
Okay. All right. So as you look at the billiards table, as you pick up the cue, it's actually very ornately carved, depicting a sort of a battle spanning the entirety from beginning to end across the whole circumference of the table. You can almost picture, or sorry, the perimeter of the table, not circumference. It's a little different. I know it's terrible at geometry and math. You can almost picture them being alive somehow, or at least animated, as you look absentmindedly to try to pick up one of the billiard balls off the table, but are surprised to find it stuck and not moving. The pool cue, though, does move, and you can pick it up. And upon closer inspection, you see that instead of the billiard balls have numbers 1 through 8 on them, they actually have letters, but not all the letters of the alphabet. Why don't you roll an Arcana check for me, please?
All right. $16.
16. Okay. You can tell that this billiards table is magical, and actually can, when struck correctly, the billiard balls actually can convey limited messages if struck by the pool cue. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna still grab that pole cue and strike one of the balls, or at
Okay.
least what we think are balls.
Yeah. All right. As you do, like it doesn't really matter. Even like with a very little or minimal strength, you hit the ball, and then as if by some sort of magical force, the balls actually kind of separate from each other. Some will fall into pockets, but some will form literally a line to form a word. And the first word that gets spelled out is patron. And then as soon a few seconds later, the balls immediately come out of the pockets and form a triangle again. What would you like to do?
Interesting. I will keep that in my head. Let me go ahead and just observe. That was strange. Patron. And go towards that gold structure that's on the red carpet.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be the end of your turn for now. But yep, you keep note of that. All right. And so next up, we've got Dr. White.
Okay. So I got to roll 2d6.
2d6. Yes.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay. You can make it just outside the door to your south, or you can be able to hug the wall that you're currently in right now. Or you can kind of see there's like a little bit of like an alcove in behind you. Where would you like to go?
My curiosity is the hallway's pretty dark, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking around in the chaos, and I see the door, but then I see that there's like a lip and a turn in the wall. So I kind of want to go into that alcove.
Okay. We'll just move you to there. So you can basically, you see a flight of stairs that actually go down downstairs. It's what would you like to do?
I'd like to head down the stairs, but I think I'm out of movement, right? So,
I'll let you move down if you like.
okay, yeah, I think I see the stairs and I go, oh, the basement could be safe. A little bit of panic sets in, and then I hardly go down the stone steps.
Okay. All right. So you actually you enter to the steps, and you magically appear in the or the steps lead up, and as you kind of you enter up, you see like actually Mr. Green, you all of a sudden hear, like, as you're moving towards that gold orrery, it actually moves out of the way with the carpet underneath it attached, and a trap door basically gets opened up, and you see Dr. White exit up from downstairs into the same room.
Mr. Green lets out this frightened, high-pitched yelp and drops the pole cue and just sees the startles.
Oh,
Dr.
hey.
White?
Hi, Mr. Green, right?
Yeah, where did you come from?
And I start looking around for where, like, maybe I popped through. the trap door. I think I didn't think anybody would be in here. It's good to see another face, and I take a couple steps towards the billiard table.
Yeah, you see the same pool cue, and the ball is kind of in a very tight triangle position. Again, you also see the fireplace as well as some where Mr. Green is currently standing beside as well.
Is there anything we can use in here for that thing that is now a part of our universe?
I'm not sure about that monster that we saw, but I did find this out. And then I go up to the pool cue and strike and attempt to hopefully replicate the same thing that just happened.
Yeah, as you do, the balls definitely separate, and some go into different pockets, and a line of a word spells out demon.
Ooh, that's very on the nose.
Actually, that's weird because that was different from what I've got the first time I did it.
Are you good at this sport?
I played it a few times at the tavern when I was, doing my regular people watching, but this was the one's weird. You saw demon, I saw a different word.
What did you see?
I saw patron.
Patron? Huh. Why do you, okay, here, and then I'm gonna take the billiard cue, and so it reformed the triangle, right?
It did reform the triangle, yes.
Here, let me try this. I've only seen people do this before, and I'm gonna try to hit the triangle.
Okay, as you
Very
do.
clumsily.
As you do, doesn't even matter. Like almost as if like the cue is kind of like magically sort of attracted to the other billiard balls. So even like you kind of like mess up a little bit as you hitting the cue ball, and it just sort of magically kind of like veers off right into the center of the triangle. And same thing, balls basically kind of go in the pocket and spell out a word, but this time it spells out warlock.
I got a different word. Also, maybe I'm good at this with my surgery hands. Did you see that? A warlock. I got warlock. Did you see something different?
I did, but it was patron. But why warlock?
Demon.
I'm a warlock.
Warlock. You're a war. Are you a demon?
I am definitely not a demon. I understand that my attire might look that way, but you have to believe me. I am neither of that. Except for the warlock part.
So half true. I am not a patron. So that rules me out. What? You try again and see if it gives you a different word.
Sure. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna go ahead and attempt and
Yep.
do it again.
And this time it goes back to the word patron.
That's so weird. I wonder if other people strike this, will it say something different?
Well, okay. So when I look at the table, does it still say does it say patron for me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it definitely does. And then a few seconds later, it goes back to the same triangle.
Okay,
Actually,
should we try again?
why don't you one of you roll an Arcana check for me?
I have a +3. Do you have anything higher?
I do. I have +6.
Oh, after you, doctor.
Okay. There's something probably weird going on with this. So. Okay, I got a 23.
23. Okay, yeah. You definitely know that it just from looking at it, the way this kind of it is basically a repeating message spell that will basically like it would only spell out 3 words: patron, demon, warlock, and then that's it.
Okay, so obviously there's magic here. I'm probably not as good at it as I think I am, but patron, demon, warlock. What does a patron have to do with any of this? I mean, the demon makes sense. You're a warlock. What's a patron got to do with any of this?
Mr. Green takes a deep sigh, looks up to Dr. White, and says, Professor Plum is my patron.
What?
Yeah, that's, I've had this issue where I have a lot of anxiety. from something I don't want to talk about, but they've been helping me trying to get over that, and I feel like they've been doing a good job, and so that's why I'm confused on like my patron can't be the demon. At least I don't think so, or at least tied to them.
The professor and I have our differences, but I'm glad that they've been able to help you. But there's always a chance that he could maybe be a demon, you know? Maybe a little bit?
I mean, you do know that
I
basically
can't.
that this is Mr. Body's home. It like this like, and he is a man of magic and science. So that's basically like it could be that, it could be him, could be, you know, anything really at this point.
All right, maybe
Let's not just rush to conclusions.
You're
I mean,
right.
this is the first time, you know, that really we've all met, except for myself and the professor.
Yes. Have you met anyone else here besides the professor?
I have not, except for all of you tonight.
Yeah, we're all friends now, and then I'm gonna start going over to the fireplace to see if there's anything suspicious and start like feeling around. It's a message for some reason. Mr. Body wanted us to know demon, warlock, and patron must mean something, right? Otherwise, what's the point?
We'll just have to remember it.
Perfect. And that will move to the next turn, which is lastly Colonel Mustard.
Yes.
I'm trying to be able to find it. Hold on a sec. There you are.
Yeah, up to right there. There you go.
Perfect.
So then I click on the D6 and then do 2 and then roll, correct?
Yes, correct. I think I might need to fix both your tokens because for like, are you able to see yourself on the?
I can see myself, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, why didn't it do it the way other people's did it? That's not right. Or did I do it right? Can someone look at the chat and make sure I did it right?
Yeah, it's I got it said it looked like it ruled a 6, I think.
I
Yep.
rolled 1d6 plus 2.
I got it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
do
Yeah,
I-
you need to roll 2d6.
I see.
You're good. You're good. You're more than good.
Sorry, y'all. I'm
You're
not
good.
used to this.
Oh,
Okay,
That's
I still got an 8.
You still got an 8. Okay. Yeah. You basically you kind of really don't see anything kind of around that back corner there. But you can move 8 spaces either hidden around the wall or kind of down south. What would you like to do?
I want to go. So for us, it would be left, like down that corridor.
Yeah, you could basically move left. There's
Yeah.
yeah. You can definitely see there's nothing around that other corner that we're in that
Okay.
alcove there.
Okay. I might need you to do it for me because
Sure.
my computer just freaked out.
No, you're good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so
Thank
you're
you.
currently in the hallway.
Mhm.
Pay no attention to the you know, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Right.
No, there's nothing there.
Mhm.
There's nothing there. What would you like to do? You can
Right.
either go south or north.
We'll go north. Do I have enough movement to continue?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you could definitely go
Okay.
move into the room. So we'll do that, and then
Thank you.
all right. So you have entered into the kitchen. And let me bring up my notes here. So the kitchen, it's very modest for a manor of this size. It actually can fit a staff of 3 with a chef and 2 other cooks. But with it being empty, it is odd that there are still pots stirring and food being prepared magically on their own. There's a prep station, a center table with food, and a large cauldron. What would you like to check out first?
Well, looks like I ended up in the best place in the house. I
By the way, your
knowing
itchiness is
Colonel-
all of a sudden suddenly stopped.
yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm not itchy anymore. Oh, this is fantastic. I think I'll just stay here, especially because I'm not dealing with whatever the heck that was. Oh, the doctor should really probably look at him too. Whatever. I would like to see what is in the pots. What's
Okay. All right.
stirring in the
There, so you move towards the cauldron, and there actually is a red liquid inside that is currently being stirred, and it kind of glimmers in the light. You can why don't you make a Arcana check for me?
Okay. See if my computer can handle it.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh my god.
You know what? You did roll a 4, according to this. So, oh no, sorry, you did 1d20 plus 2, so you need to roll 2. You need to roll 2 d20s.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry,
So
only
you-
1d20. Oh no, you did it right. No, never mind, you did it right.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm reading the wrong
that,
thing.
Yeah, that my roll was just that bad.
You know what?
Steve.
You
Yeah, it
do
was just
have
that
you do
bad.
have advantage. I will allow you to re-roll because you do technically have advantage to give from one of the donos. So
Timothy can't fix that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So the first one was a 4, and then we'll roll it again.
yeah, roll it again.
This is heartbreaking for me.
Yay!
17. Okay, good. So you actually
Yes.
you actually know that you've seen this before in your military days. This is actually a cauldron of potions of greater healing. And there are several vials that are kind of like next to this cauldron that you can be able to fill up. But you do know with that a larger Arcana check that the more you drink of these potions, the potency goes down by 1 dice. And this greater healing potion gives you 4d4 plus 4 hit points back of healing.
Yeah, I'm definitely Colonel Mustard's definitely gonna get some of that, without a doubt. 100%. I need whatever I can get my hands off, especially if it's medicinal.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I will say. We'll even say that basically. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it a little. I'm gonna hold on to something. So yeah, you can start. How many healing potions would you like to be able to fill up?
as many as I can. Should we do like a?
Chug.
Am I drinking this or am
No.
I just
You can fill these up
dipping
as
it
vial.
and
You can, like
getting-
right now you're
Yeah.
at full health, so you're not. I mean, you could take a swig right now if you like.
Since the itchiness has stopped, I will not.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, the mead worked. Yeah, so I'm assuming I'm just collecting this liquid, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. How many vials can I fill? I'm a greedy bastard.
Why don't you roll a d6 for me?
Okay. I cannot wait to get a new PC, y'all. Oh my god.
Hey, you're good. You're good.
4.
4. You can right now in your turn you can be able to collect 4 vials of potions of greater healing. So there we go.
Okay.
I will send that over to you via DM or Discord. So you have 4 times. Perfect. And that will be the end of your turn. And it is now. Oh, this dude. Yeah. All of a sudden, you hear in the hallway a stomping of feet as Cloudot enters into the upstairs area, and he will roll 2d6, which I'm going to be using my own large print 3D printed 6-sided dice. See how we're gonna go. All right, so he moves. Okay, where does he want to go? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll d4 to see which direction he wants to go. All right. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
How
Cool.
dare you?
And it is next up. It is Madame Peacock's turn.
Timothy!
So you can basically roll 2d6 to move, or you can be able to go back into the conservatory if you like. Up to you.
Maximum, baby.
Wow, 12. Okay. Where would you like to go?
I'm picking up my heels and I'm running down the hallway.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you entering a crossroads. Would you like to go north or south?
North.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hmm.
And that is where you currently are. And that is your turn.
We are the doorways in this mansion.
All right. And next up, we have back to Miss Scarlett. What would you like to do?
Okay.
You have the scepter currently in hand.
Yeah.
You've investigated the chess set. Is there anything you'd like to do, or would you like to be able to still investigate, or would you like to be able to exit into the out of the room? Because you still have the you still have the telescope and the globe. Okay. Why don't you roll an investigation check for me?
This dice likes 14. That's not bad. Investigation is an 18, so that's great.
Okay.
I'll take that.
All right. So you actually look, and it is a globe of this world, and you're looking at it from the side of the planet that you're currently on. If you spin the globe, and you can actually see the continent facing you, you hear a click, and a beam of light shines through a tiny pinhole that, if you look closely, is positioned in the proximate location to where the manor is geographically right now. The little light is shining actually towards the projector screen on the wall.
And it's still playing the same movie?
It is still playing the same movie, but you see that there's like a little tiny beam of light pointing at a specific spot on that projector screen. There's still the telescope you can look at as well.
Yeah. Can I look at the telescope
Yeah, sure.
and trying to find that pinpoint?
Yeah. Why don't you roll another D10 investigation for me?
That's another 14, so 18.
Perfect. All right. So when you look at through the telescope, it actually is pointed towards the projector screen, and it's very weird that it's basically pointing there. But when you look through it, you can see that little pin of light on the globe, and there's this little speck of glass that is in the shape of a sphere or of a circle, and it looks like the current moon. And it is currently set as a full moon. But that's all you know.
Can I do like a history check or
Sure. Yeah.
an Arcana check or like something that like?
Yeah. Why don't you make a history check for me?
15.
15. Okay, you knowing through the history at least of the or at least kind of the calendar of the world, you know that tonight is probably the penultimate of a full moon.
Okay. So it's just a full moon.
Just a full moon. Not saying that's a clue or anything, but just saying. Cool. And that, but you still have your movement. So that's basically you've investigated everything kind of like in the room you could.
I'll take my movement. If I feel done with the room, I will take my movement.
Yeah. All right.
Which
So you
is
exit
a
the.
6 + 3. I got a 9.
Okay. Would you like to close the door as you exit, or no?
Ooh. Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you're kind of in a bit of a crossroads. You can go either north or south. You still have I think four spaces left to go.
And can I see Miss Peacock screaming to the high heavens?
Yeah, kinda. You can
is
definitely hear Miss Peacock, but you are closer to Professor Plum. As you turn the corner, Professor Plum is right down the hallway to your left.
Yeah, I will go towards that door and towards Professor Plum as far away from his peacock as I can.
All right, cool. All right, so you enter
I hear
into.
doors opening, but I don't see them.
Oh my God, what was that?
All right, so you've entered into the bedroom, but that will be the end of your turn. And actually, it is Professor Plum. It is your turn.
I'm still hugging that wall, and I heard the door open. I didn't see what happened, but I'm gonna go for it, and we're gonna roll and see what happens here.
Okay.
Oh,
12.
12.
Dang.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
All right. So you, what would you like to do? Yeah. What would you like to do?
That is a great question. Honestly, see, I'm just like, do I go towards this door or do
You
I
did
go...
see Miss Scarlett enter into the door.
All right, well then, you know what? I'm going to follow in after Scarlett because I don't know where anything is, and this seems like as safe a place as any. So
Okay.
I guess I'll take that movement for now. How much movement do I have left?
You've entered into the room, so your movement is done. But I can at least be able to explain on your turn basically what is in the bedroom.
Yes,
so you enter in there, and there is a large king-size bed that almost fills up the entire room. There's a wardrobe with a vanity in one corner, a golden statue of a knight in the opposite corner, and the far corners are a large chest and a large golden orrery laid out onto the pillows of the bed is a sleeping white cat.
Oh, Miss Scarlett. Oh, you're safe. Oh, after that little incident in the other room. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. Are you all right?
Absolutely all right. You're the first person I've come across, although I'm hearing some screams of outrage or...
Oh, you're talking about, I presume, what was coming down the hall, correct?
Yes.
I was staying away from that as well. That's why I peeked into here. Those ghastly phantasms were shrill. Oh, they were terrifying. But this room is peculiar. Have you had a chance to look around?
No.
Maybe we can see if we can find like something to protect ourselves, or at least escape.
Already did.
Oh,
She's just like casually holding the scepter, like just down by her. She's like, oh yeah, I found this little thing.
Oh, you know, well, it seems like you're better equipped than I am. I'm just going to, oh, there's a chest. Let me take a look at the chest, see if there's anything in there. Maybe a weapon or something from Mr. Body's own collection.
Okay. All right. Why don't you make an investigation check for me, please, Professor Plum?
All right, let's do this. I'm pretty good at those. All right. I rolled a 18.
18. All right. So you open up the chest pretty easily, and you find a few personal items, some gems and gold pieces in small bags, and you also find a pistol.
Oh, okay. How many bullets are in it?
There are currently 6, and there's a little bag of bullets in there as well that you find. Basically, it'll be a +2 to attack. It has 1d10 piercing damage, and also has Vex. When target takes damage, advantage. You get to have advantage on the next attack roll.
All right. Is it a pistol or is it a revolver?
It is a pistol.
Okay. How big is the magazine?
You can hold 6 bullets.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to look at Miss Scarlett. I'm going to hold it up, and then I'm going to put it into my waistline, and I'm going to pocket the bullets. And you also said there's a golden ori in there?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
As somebody who's fascinated by all types of learning, I'm going to go over and I'm going to, kind of look over the ori. Do I notice anything peculiar about the
Yeah,
ori?
and I think with that 18, you still the investigation check. You basically see it, and it's definitely a gold spinning planetarium of the solar system. You spin it, and it plays musical notes from the center sun. That upon opening it is a small music box. When the music stops, you hear a click in the room.
Oh, Miss Scarlett, did you hear that?
I did.
Miss Scarlett, you actually heard it from the wardrobe in the back corner.
That way. The wardrobe.
All right. Let's take a look.
Yeah. So I will say, yeah, you move towards to the wardrobe, and you open it up, and that click actually opened up the back of the wardrobe to a secret passage.
Ooh. Okay.
These bitches are getting to go to Narnia.
But
Yeah, for shrilling at the demon.
Toby may not be a free elf, but I'm free to go to Narnia. All right.
but that would be the end of your turn. You will not be able to enter into the passageway just yet. But yeah, that'll be it. All right, and then
And
next.
just for a reference, the cat is still in there, right? Like didn't move.
Oh, the cat is absolutely asleep. Is not disturbed or perturbed at all.
I guess you could say they're pulling a Colonel Mustard.
Sure, but the cat is at least lying down. All right. Okay, perfect. So now the next turn is Mr. Green, back in the billiards room with Dr. White. What would you like to do? You still have the fireplace you can be able to investigate, or you can leave. You can roll to leave the room.
Yeah, let's go ahead and invest the fireplace before we leave.
Okay. Why don't you make a investigation check for me, please?
Oh,
Oh.
3.
A 3. I will let you have an advantage because someone did donate for that.
Let's go.
But I will also let you choose. So actually, you know, I'll give you a choice. You can either roll with advantage for investigation, or you can roll again for Arcana. Up to you.
Oh, rolling for Arcana, 100%.
Okay. All right. So why don't you roll for Arcana?
And we got.
Let's go.
Let's go, Nat 20,
Let's
baby.
go.
Nat 20.
See it
Okay.
on there.
So you actually get everything about this fireplace. It is a large stone hearth with several photos of whom could be Mr. Body's family, but you never knew him to have any family. So they're kind of absolute strangers to you. There is one picture, though, of a little girl with a bright, gapped-toothed smile, pigtails, and a flower dress. It has the nameplate Yvette underneath. The fire is bright and strong, but it doesn't give enough heat as you would expect from a fire of this size. And without being tended to. You catch something in the embers, though, but you can't make out what it is. But you do know from that Arcana check that fire is illusory flames. And it is actually meant to always be lit and doesn't have the same damaging properties fire actually has. So you can reach in and, you know, the fire won't burn you. What would you like to do?
Hesitantly looking at the flames, he reaches in.
And Dr. White, you
You
see
hear
basically.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
It's not hot.
Okay,
Well,
cause like,
fine.
all right, are you sure? Because if
And
you
then
burn
I
your
go and
hands, I
attempt
can
to
only
poke
do
it.
so much.
Here, I'll do one of those like quick check pokes and kind of be like, hey, see?
Yep, absolutely nothing.
Okay.
The
Okay,
fire,
give me a startle.
like you can actually see, like the fire actually like is on your, like it kind of like attaches to your hand a little bit, but like you kind of flick it away and just like nothing happens. It's just like you don't feel anything. You might feel like maybe a little bit warm, but like not even close to anything being like what you would, your hand would literally be in this state if it was literally on fire. But you do look down into the fireplace into the pit, and you do see a weapon. It actually is a pile of rope. Would you like to pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. You have found a rope of entanglement. Using an action, you can command one end of the rope to attempt to entangle a creature 20 feet in distance. You have to make a DC 15 dexterity, but if they fail, they are in that creature is entangled, which means movement speed is 0. Attack rolls against a creature have advantage. Once entangled, they can make a strength or dexterity saving throw. afterwards of another 15. So, yeah, you have. I will send this to you, but you have now a rope of entanglement.
All right. Well, I kind of put it up into a coil and then kind of just kind of put it next to my waist that where like I have my my belt on and just like hangs there.
There's just some rope in there.
Well, apparently this rope is this rope is actually a weapon. I think it could be one of the weapons that Mr. Body was talking about.
Okay. It's a weird place to put it.
It is weird, but I mean, this whole situation is weird.
Yes, you're right.
I'm just, above the table. I'm trying to find a way to be able to insert a rope into this game from Clue. So I'm just like, I'm trying my best.
What are you gonna do, lasso?
That's a weird place to put it. Steve's like, listen.
I'm trying my best. You try adding D&D into Clue and see what happens.
Timothy, why is everyone else's loot so easily inaccessible and not the monster's mouth? Why is that, Timothy?
You hear somehow somehow echoing from the file. Timothy is like, I hate that woman. All right, well that is
making friends everywhere.
yeah. All right, Mr. Green, you still have your movement, so if you want to be able to, you can either leave the room. You can actually leave the room via the now secret passage that Dr. White climbed out of, or you can exit the room through the door. What would you like to do? Or you can stay in the room and talk to Dr. White. It's up to you.
Yeah. So talking to Dr. White, do you think we should go back to the passage that you came from? Like, where was that?
It was dark, but it was like stairs, and then I was all of a sudden here. But there was a door across from me that I decided not to go in. We could try to go there.
Yeah, I think hanging in pairs is a lot better than aimlessly walking around this place alone. I mean, there's this demon, I'm guessing this is what it is, going around. So unless you have anything else to look in here, I'm good to leave.
No, I don't. I might scan the room. I think we got our warlock patron demon thing. You got your fire rope, and I guess we should see if I can find something.
Yeah, there's got to be more. I mean, there was 6 of us here, so I'm assuming that maybe each of us needs to have one of these types of weapons.
Yeah, I don't know why we would need weapons besides the new. Well, there's the demon, and you can tell that Dr. White's starting to like get a little unhinged and not really able to hold the composure that she normally has.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like there's probably something for me.
Yeah. Look, I understand it's a weird situation, but as Professor Plum says, just take a deep breath, and we're gonna get through this.
Is it a secret? Like, you don't want people to know about Professor Plum?
For the patron part, no. I think you can ask, and I think it maybe overheard the conversation that myself and Plum had as we like initially met all in that same cellar.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just. All right, we should go find me a weapon. I don't want to be the only one without a weapon.
Love it. Okay. Well, I mean, Dr. White, it is your turn next. But so if you want to be able to make both your movements together, I can let you basically both go down the secret passageway if you like.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Do I need to roll 2d6?
Yes, because that once we exit the stairwell, you'll roll for that. But yeah, basically.
Oops, I did.
No, you're good. So I will push you.
Try to roll 3. Okay, there we go.
Okay, you're currently
7.
there, and then.
Damn it, Timothy! Are they going to Narnia too?
Okay.
We're leaving you.
Everyone except Miss Peacock.
Oh, where are we?
I know, we're in a hallway.
Yeah,
This place doesn't make sense.
This whole house doesn't make any
I
sense.
am rolling my heels down the hallway.
I'm
Dr.
sorry,
White,
Miss
did you hear
Peacock,
that?
you are not pure.
Was that Miss Peacock?
I've been hearing a lot. I mean, it's
Hearing a lot of
it's hard
Timothy's.
it carries across the house, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a name. Like we're hearing Timothy a lot.
That was the butler, right?
Oh yeah, that was the butler. But why is the voice yelling for Timothy?
Maybe they know each other.
Possibly. I guess we're gonna have to find out.
All right.
The door.
Yep. We're,
I would
so how
point
would you
that
roll
out
for your
to-
movement?
A 7.
7. Okay, so you move 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. So you can 5, 6, 7. You can, actually, I'll have it. You can, if you want to, you can be able to make it to that door south, or you can keep going left down the hallway. What would you like to do?
I'll consult with Mr. Green. The door's right there. Should we go in it or keep going?
I mean, we're gonna have to explore this entire place. So I'm down to go and open this.
You will both want to go together? I'll let you do that if you like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I will bring you both to the door, and there we go. You've both entered into the laboratory, but that's basically all your movement right now. So we will get back to the laboratory in a minute. But next up, we have Colonel Mustard. It is now currently your turn, and you're currently in the kitchen. You do see the monsters kind of creep around the corner. What would you like to do?
As a coward would do, I would like to hide. If there is, because I don't fight my own wars. People do that for me. So, yeah, is there a place to hide? I don't know if I could do like a.
Yeah, you can roll to hide. So once
investigation check or
you,
something.
yeah, why don't you roll a stealth check for me?
Okay, stealth, yeah. Great. Please. Y'all will see the roll before I do because my computer.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It says you rolled a
17.
17. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can actually be able to literally hide underneath the table. Yeah, is that all you would like to do?
Oh, I'm clutching those potions as well.
Okay.
Like I'm continuously making sure that I have them, and I'm like checking myself too. Like, oh, this would be the worst time to experience a symptom. I'll stay here.
Okay. All right. So, is that all you want, like, to be able to do? Because you can do stuff you can be able to investigate. I'll let you basically, like, if you want to investigate the room a little bit more, and then at the end of your turn hide under the table, you can totally do that.
Okay.
Because there's other stuff you could be able to find in this room.
Okay, so there was the cauldron. You said that there was pots like cooking something by themselves.
Yeah, there's a
correct?
prep station, and then there's that center table with the food. That's you
Okay.
can investigate.
Yeah, can I look at the food, and like I'll look at the food, and then like I'll decide like
Sure.
what food do we have? What food is here?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
On the table or on the prep station?
Let's start with the prep station, and then we'll
Okay.
go to the table.
Why don't
if
you
that's
roll?
okay for this roll?
Yeah, of course. You can roll either investigation or arcana. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay. Let's do Arcana.
Okay, go ahead.
Just please. Okay.
You rolled a 16 arcana. Nice. All right. So you actually do find that there are several types of ingredients and several pieces of parchment that have handwritten recipes on them. Some are food related. Some don't really make a lot of sense at first, but when you take a look at it, you see that there are recipes for magical components for a spell. And you actually see the different components, even though you're not a fighter. You have you have worked with mages, you have worked with warlocks. You're not necessarily arcane in nature, but you do recognize the components for a particular spell, and that's the Moonbeam spell.
Okay.
And if you like, you can What would you like to? Yeah, actually, what would you like to do? You can be able to either see me able
Can
to
I take that?
You can basically try to be able to make the components if you like. Put the,
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's happening.
Why don't you make? Let's see. This would definitely, I think, be another Arcana check. I think to be able to see if we can be able to put together, or an intelligence check. Either or.
We'll do Arcana.
Okay, sure.
I'm so scared right now. Okay, 13, lucky number.
13. Okay, yeah, you totally can be able to put all the ingredients together, and you can actually be able to, and actually be able to tell that the base of the spell has been like all the components you have available to you, and the parchment for the spell kind of like magically sort of appears, and you now have a spell scroll for a level 3 moonbeam spell, which this creates a cylinder of focused moonlight that is specifically useful on a full moon night. Basically, it could be a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high. They have to do a Constitution saving throw, but if they fail, they take 3d10 radiant damage. And if they save, they take half. So I will send that directly to you, but you now have, as well as healing potions, you do also have a spell scroll of a moonbeam spell. And you are able to cast it because you are, everyone is a level 4 in this game. So, all right. And then lastly, I will let you hide. Basically, that will kind of be the end of your turn.
Okay. Yeah. And they said this potion making doctor stuff is hard.
Exactly. Yeah. You're basically you put those all together. It's like, this isn't hard at all. I've seen the wizards and mages do this all the time. I don't understand.
Wow. This was easy. Wow. Wait until I tell Dr. White about this. And then I cowardly hide under the table. It makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, that is your turn, and it is now Claudost's turn. And they did see you kind of enter into the kitchen, so they're gonna roll 2d6 as well.
I love this for me.
All right. They basically they are at the entrance to the door.